Okay guys, so what is up? I've been sick. I've been really sick and other things have happened. That I'll probably talk about later. But right now I wanted to talk about some wrestling stuff because I was like, I feel a little bit better. So I'm like about 65%. So this is gonna be a 65% video for you guys. But I wanted to talk about some things. I even wrote it down just in case I forget. But there's some things that I wanted to talk about that I'm like, okay, I have to talk about this, right? I have to. This might be my last video because this video might kill me. But at least I got it out. And I wanted to get it out before Saturday, actually before Friday. Anyways, we had a match on this Monday between Becky Lynch and what's her face, Bayley for the title, for her Becky's title. And before that, you had Lyra basically talking to Bayley and was like, trying to apologize to Bayley. And Bayley's like, look, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to do me and everything else. Like, Bayley probably thinks that maybe Lyra has something to do with what Becky did to her. I mean, I wouldn't blame Bayley for that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's kind of weird how, you replaced me with Becky and everything else. Like, she had to have that in the back of her mind, but she was like, you know what, look, I understand, look, I know you had nothing to do with it, blah, 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 like, I'm sorry, I'm just focused on me right now and everything else, and all this other stuff. And so, like, tell you what, as soon as I win the title from Becky, you're number one contender, and everything else like that. And of course, Becky and Bayley, they had their match. It was a really good match. Why would it not be? Two of the best women in the business. But then it was this Becky win by disqualification because she basically got attacked by Lyra. See, Becky hit Lyra first, right? Twice. First time she hit her with a purpose, right? And she like hit me, right? So she hits her, disqualification and everything else, right? And then like Becky had was gonna have Bayley get counted out because she put like a bunch of like the tables and the chairs all over Bayley because Bayley was outside and she was gonna do it by a count out. And what's that fucking face? Lyra comes out, pretty much helps Bayley and puts her back into the ring and everything else. And then Becky goes over and hits fucking Lyra and tells her like, come hit me, like hit me. And Lyra didn't do it, right? And then Becky accidentally hits Lyra because she was going after Bayley on the outside. Bayley moves, she hits Lyra. Lyra's like, Bayley's about to do her fucking Macho Man Randy Savage elbow, and Lyra goes and attacks Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch obviously wins because Bayley gets disqualified. Becky gets to keep her title, which I was wondering how they were going to have it to where, like, because obviously Lyra's not done with Becky. You have Bayley mad at Becky, and I was just like, well, how are they going to interfuse this whole thing together? So now we're probably going to triple threat match at Evolution, which, by the way, they're going to pack and stack that card. I know it's all female card, but they're going to stack that card to the fucking brim with the ladies. And let me tell you. So there's going to be a triple threat match. I think Becky should keep her title. I think eventually Becky and Lyra should go at SummerSlam. Maybe Becky, and then Becky loses to Lyra, and then maybe they can have a thing with Becky and Bayley, and then maybe Bayley can go back after Lyra. I don't know how it's going to work or what the deal is or how it's going to work, but yeah, it should be a good match because all three of these ladies are fucking awesome. I still think Becky should keep the title at least until SummerSlam. That's just my opinion. Another thing I wanted to discuss was Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross is finally going to be on a PLA. Karrion Kross is WrestleMania 40. when he and fucking what was the name of his group? I can't remember. And the Testament went against the Pride, which was Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. It was a long time ago, and a lot of people don't even remember that match. Cause a lot of people are like, "Oh, he hasn't had a match since fucking April of 2023," and I'm like, "No, I'm pretty sure we saw him on WrestleMania 40, but we did see him on 41, but he wasn't in a match. He was just trying to get AJ to cheat." Anyways, so I'm good. He's going against Sami Zayn, which I'm glad. I'm glad that they're finally feuding and they're finally gonna have an actual match, because all this time we have Sami, you have Karrion Kross basically talking to Sami over and over and over again and stuff like that. So we finally have this match going on. Finally got Karrion Kross doing something. Okay, so that's good. I'm going with Sami because there's in Saudi, so Sami's gonna win. But I'm just glad to see fucking them. They're using Kross. I had said to a friend of mine, not Tim, somebody else. I would love to see AJ get the title off of either Finn or Dominic Mysterio, whoever fucking has at the time, and then have a feud. AJ and Karrion Kross have a feud, and then Karrion Kross wins the title, because he deserves to win the title. He's been doing so fucking well and everything else. I don't see why not. Another thing I would like to talk about, we have a last woman standing match this Friday for the WWE Women's Championship, Tiffany versus Nia Jax. Again, I think, I don't even give a shit who wins, doesn't fucking matter, because I think that's going to be the time where Naomi should cash in. After the match, during the match, I don't even know, it doesn't even matter. Naomi should cash in, so that way when Jade wins Queen of the Ring, which I am 100% positive that she's going to win, because this fits the storyline with her and Naomi, that she has to go against Naomi at SummerSlam. And this is when we should get a fucking heel Bianca, because Bianca says she'll be brought back by SummerSlam and everything else, because she's out with injury with her broken phalanges. And we should get a heel not Becky, but a heel Bianca Belair. Bianca is going to should help Naomi keep her title against Jade, and then you can have a feud between Jade and Bianca and everything else like that. But we need a heel Bianca Belair. I love Bianca Belair, but she's getting kind of stale. She's getting old bread, and we need something, and she needs to do something. And I think this would be the perfect opportunity for her to do that. The perfect opportunity to do that. But yeah, like the match between Jade and Roxanne on Monday was so fucking terrible, though. It was so fucking bad. I'm just like, dude, like Jade looks fucking amazing. She is chiseled by the gods, by the fucking gods. But oh my god, she sucks at wrestling, and she sucks at fucking promos. I am sorry. Like she if anybody needs a manager, it's Jade. I don't know, they need to have a female manager for fucking Jade. I don't know who. Somebody needs to come out here and talk for Jade. I don't know who's gonna talk for Jade, but someone needs to, because she is just, she looks good. But she looks good. But yeah, Naomi should definitely cash in this Friday for sure on that last woman standing match. Also, Asuka and Jade are in the finals for the Queen of the Ring. Queen of the Ring this Saturday at Night of Champions, and a lot of people are like, oh, it should be Asuka. Asuka should go after Io. I'm like, look, we have Evolution. I would not be surprised if we get like a battle royal to see who fights at SummerSlam against Io, and it'll be Asuka, right? I have no problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. I would love to see Asuka and fucking Io go one-on-one at it and stuff like that. So Asuka and Io is going to happen at SummerSlam. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. But yeah, like as far as this match between Jade and winning Queen, she's going to be the Queen and she's going to win. And she's going to go against Naomi at SummerSlam. Or at least they should. They should work it that way. I don't see why. It depends. If the match is the last match and see how much time we have left on that match, I'm probably sure they're probably going to do that. And I can't wait. Probably, have Naomi become champion. It's great. And then have Bianca Belair come in and help her on SummerSlam. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it for sure. What else do I want to talk about? CM Punk and John Cena. So we have a match with CM Punk and John Cena for the title. This is in Saudi. Now, I know CM Punk had said that he would not go to Saudi, but he's going to Saudi. He's going to Saudi because, you work for WWE. That is part of your job, right? You can't say I'm not going. John Cena's basically like, oh, you're going. You want this title? Gotta go fight me over there for it. And everything else. And John Cena gave the same promo as CM Punk did back in 2014. If you haven't seen that yet, go look at it. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And if you've seen Punk's promo for John Cena, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It was almost identical, only the names have been changed to protect the innocent. Not really, but still. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this match. I know that CM Punk is not going to win. Right? John Cena's going to kick him in the dick and he's going to win. And that's how he's going to win. I don't know what happens after that. But I gotta say, as far as John Cena's heel run, this run that he's going against with CM Punk is probably one of the best since he has turned heel that we've had. And I'm really enjoying it and everything else. But I'm really enjoying it. I think it's going to be hopefully it's going to be a good match. I think if anybody who can probably bring it out of him will be CM Punk. Cause they had a good little run thing on that elimination chamber at the end when it was just Punk and Cena, and they had a good little back and forth and everything else like that. So I think Punk will bring it out and everything else. I think it's going to be a good match. But yeah, Punk is going to lose, and I don't know what Punk's going to do after that. Maybe he'll go back after Seth and his group and everything else like that. Speaking of Seth's group, right? Like, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. Like, I'm not feeling it. It just gives me Bloodline vibes, and I'm just like, we already had Bloodline vibes. We had Bloodline. It's like Bloodline and Judgment Day vibes. I'm just like, I want something different. You know what I'm saying? Like this. I don't know. Maybe a little bit of comedy or something like that or whatever. We don't even get to hear from Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed. It's just basically Seth and Paul Heyman. I'm just like, I want to like the group because I like everybody in this group. I think everybody in this group is amazing and great. But it's like also like, like who cares? Like we've already seen this before. Like I'm just like I'm trying to get into it. I can't. But he starts talking and everything else. He plays a stupid promo. It was kind of boring for Seth Rollins and everything else on Monday and everything else. But I think Seth Rollins cashes in on Saturday Night's Main Event because look here, on Saturday Night's Main Event on July 12th, on Saturday, you have a match between Goldberg and Gunther for the title. Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. Why does Goldberg get a fucking title shot? What the fuck did he do? Why did he get a title shot? I mean, I mind, but I don't mind, but I mind. Because it's like, they want to talk about what happened like before Bad Blood. I already said that we already knew that we were going to get a match with Gunther versus Goldberg, which is fine. I don't got a problem with that. The problem that I have is that it's for the fucking title. So I'm like, what has he done? Like, we've had 2 matches with John Cena and R-Truth, and neither one of them was for the fucking title. Yet Goldberg comes wobbling in with his broken, busted fucking hip or whatever, and comes in there, and he gets a title shot because why? Because he's Goldberg. And I'm afraid, right? And I was like afraid. I'm like, dude, are they actually going to make Goldberg beat Gunther at Saturday's main event? Because it's in his hometown. It is in his hometown of Atlanta. He's fighting for his family. This is like his son's like fucking grown ass man. His son's like 30 something years old. What the fuck are you fighting him for? But anyways, fighting for his son. They're fighting for the championship. I cannot possibly see Gunther losing unless Seth Rollins comes in and makes it a triple threat match and cashes in on Gunther and pins Goldberg. This way you can make Gunther look strong because he didn't get pinned, and he doesn't fucking get pinned by fucking Goldberg. Oh my god. Goldberg. Fucking Goldberg. Like, what the hell? It's like, for the belt? Alright? Like, what are we doing? Like, seriously, what are we doing? Like, what? I'm like, okay. That's what has to happen, right? Because I just don't see it any other way. I don't see it any other way. I mean, that's why it doesn't make Goldberg look bad either. Because you have to think that if Seth Rollins comes in with this group, that means he got fucking annihilated by the group and everything else. So everybody looks good without, you know what I'm saying? Everybody looks good even though they both lost. They still look good losing. And everything else like that. But yeah, because I don't even see it the way. I'm like, I can't see it any other way unless Goldberg gets this lose clean by Gunther, and it's like, I mean, that would be too obvious. You know what I mean? I mean, the other way, what I said is kind of obvious too, but I mean, that would be too obvious. But I'm like, dude, please don't do what you did to Bray Wyatt. Okay, don't do that. Don't do Gunther like that. He deserves better. He deserves so much fucking better. And so yeah. But the last thing I want to talk about, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. We're finally getting Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, Night of Champions, King of the Ring. And I think it's going to be Cody Rhodes that's going to win. And he's going to move on and fight John Cena at SummerSlam. What does this mean for Randy Orton? This will be the second time in a row that Randy would lose to King of the Ring. I think that's like the one thing he has not gotten yet. And he will lose. And hopefully he'll get pissed off, get jealous, and we'll have a Cody and Randy Orton. And we'll finally get that feud. We'll finally get that feud after Cody wins the title off of John Cena, which that should happen. We get the feud, and hopefully we can have this feud all the way up to WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think is gonna happen. I think it's gonna be a great match. You've been wanting to see this match, and it's gonna be fucking great. I'm hoping it starts a ripple, because you know, long-term booking, people, long-term booking. I'm hoping to start something that we've all been wanting. We've been wanting to see this for a while now. You know, the seed is being planted. Okay, the seed is being planted. Now we need to water it and water it and feed it, and we need to watch it grow. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else I need to talk about. Hopefully not. If so, whatever. But yeah, I will be back. I will be doing satellite management. I'll be back in a couple of weeks. Like I said, still 65%. There's some other things and everything else, but I will be back as soon as I'm feeling better. I do have a couple of food videos because I don't have to talk to those, and I have some other stuff I wanted to put out as well. But until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.